2017 was a milestone year for RGE as the group celebrated RGE 50, marking 50 years since founder Sukanto Tanoto set up his first business in Medan, Indonesia. Half a century later, the group employs more than 60,000 people around the world and hold assets of more than $18 billion. RGE 50 was marked by celebrations at the group's locations around the world, where the fifth C was added to the group's 4Cs business philosophy, which is that the group's activities must be good for community, good for country, good for climate, good for customers, and only then will they be good for the company. In Indonesia, Asian Agri officially launched its one-to-one commitment, pledging to match each hectare of its own plantations with land owned by smallholder farmers by the end of 2018. Asian Agri also helped a group of farmers become the first independent smallholders in the country to earn Indonesian Sustainable Palm Oil certification, an important step in helping the country's thousands of smallholders on their sustainability journey. The Fire-Free Village program continued to grow, with Asian Agri signing 7 new villages to the fire prevention effort and April partnering with Australian training company Fireground. Although the teams remain vigilant, 2017's dry season passed successfully with no major incidents. The multi-stakeholder Fire-Free Alliance also expanded, welcoming 2 new members to cover more than 1.5 million hectares of land across Indonesia. Restoration and Conservation Project RER, which is supported by April, published the first-ever wildlife inventory of Indonesia's Kampar Peninsula, recording hundreds of species, 43 of which are listed as endangered or threatened. RER also reported that the number of bird species had more than doubled since the last survey in 2004 as the conservation area grew and neighboring companies such as April further strengthened their sustainability commitments. That commitment was recognized in November when April was ranked second in the world in the Zoological Society of London's Spot Assessment. April was one of just 3 of 24 companies around the world to be given a green rating. April also held a ceremony for its 3rd paper mill facility. The mill will increase April's annual capacity to more than 1.1 million tons of pulp. Apical published its first sustainability report, providing updates on the company's journey toward environmental and socio-economic development in the communities in which it operates. In China, Tanoto Foundation's donation saw the launch of the inaugural One Belt, One Road talent training program, attended by 122 participants from 23 different countries. The program is aimed at encouraging regional trade and investment by raising awareness of the opportunities and economic and cultural conditions. Asia Symbol started operations on the 2nd fine paper line at its Jinhui mill, making it China's largest producer of fine paper. Sateri signed an investment agreement with the municipal government of Zhejiang in China's Jiangxi province to expand its viscose fiber capacity by up to 1 million tons per year. Coupled with expansion plans at a 2nd mill, production is eventually expected to exceed 2 million tons per year. Sateri also continued to bolster its environmental credential with the release of its first sustainability report, Sustainable Textile Production Certification for one of its 3 mills from the independent Swiss-based Okotex, and the launch of Sateri Premium Fiber logo for use on products manufactured using at least 60% Sateri fibers. Pacific Oil and Gas signed a letter of intent of the Guangzhou LNG peak shaving terminal joint venture in Guangzhou City, China. The project will further optimize the energy infrastructure of Guangzhou, improve energy supply reliability, and help to improve air quality and reduce greenhouse emissions in the region. In Canada, Pacific Oil and Gas subsidiary Woodfibre LNG was awarded a 40-year export license by the Canadian government. The Minister of Natural Resources, Jim Carr, said the approval would provide certainty to investors and create jobs for Canadians. Woodfibre also successfully amended its environmental assessment certificate to change the plant from seawater cooling to air cooling, following consultations with Squamish Nation. As we look back on not just a successful 2017, but a successful half-century, we also look forward to the future, supported by our core values of complementarity, ownership, people, integrity, customer, and continuous improvement.